Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, and today we have the fourth update to my 2023 Project Pan series. So this is the kind of ongoing panning project on my channel where I focus on more long-term goals, trying to kind of use up and then larger usage goals for different makeup products. If you guys are not caught up, I would recommend you guys checking out the rest of this series, which I'll link up in the cards. I believe it's that side, can't remember, but it'll be linked up in the cards, the full playlist for the series, so you guys can check it out if you want to. But yeah, today we've got a super fun update. We have lots and lots of progress for rollouts, which is super duper exciting. So yeah, without further ado, I will just get straight into it. So I will skip the rollouts for now, and then just go in order from oldest to newest product, I think. So firstly we have my NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and this is what we are looking like this month. You can see on the side we have all of the progress marks along the side. You can see the first month, that was like a month and a half or so, but you can see we're definitely making some really good progress down here. It's not currently settled right now because I did use it today, but I did mark it yesterday when I let it settle, so there's not going to be any difference really between then and now. But yeah, you can see we've got some really solid progress on here. We're making quite consistent progress each month, I think, and I do think by the end of the year we should have used this up. It's a really lovely foundation, probably my favorite in my collection. I'm enjoying working on it, no issues here, performing well. So yeah, just enjoying like kind of chugging along slowly with that one. And for usages, we've used this one 16 times this month for 60 uses total in the project. So for 60 uses, all of that is pretty good, so maybe the same again, I'm not too sure. Then we have my Tower 28 blush. So my goal on this one from last month was to kind of work at the sides. I haven't done quite as well as I'd wanted to, but I definitely expanded the pan even more so. I think what I might do for next month is try and scrape this out and kind of put it a bit more into the middle, because I'm struggling a little bit with getting the product around the edge, because I feel like I get it on the corner of my brush and then I apply it to my face and it goes a bit kind of wonky because it's only applied to like one side of my brush, if that makes sense. But I've used this one 16 times this month for 64 uses total. We've definitely still got a lot of progress to be made in here. We're definitely not near being finished, but yeah, I think I'm gonna scrape it out and just try and pop it back in the middle of the pan if I can. Not too sure how that will work, but fingers crossed it will be okay. Then we have my Becca blush in the shade Blushed Copper. I've used this one 7 times this month for 14 uses total, and my goal for this is 20 uses, and then I'll roll it out, just because I wasn't really using this shade at all or using this blush at all. We have 6 more uses. I definitely think we can do that before next month, and here's what we are looking like now. Definitely you can see some progress in here, but it's a really pretty blush. I do enjoy it, and yeah, don't have too many strong opinions on it. It's definitely very glowy, and I do enjoy having it in my collection, enjoy working on it. I'm glad I rolled it in because I probably wouldn't have reached for it very much if it wasn't for this project. Then we have my Lila B primer. I've only used this one time this month for 4 uses total. I can't remember if this mark was from last month or the month before, but overall that is where we are at now. I think that might have been, I can't remember, I think this might have been a new mark, but yeah, you can see we really don't have too much left in here. We can definitely use this one up in this project. The trouble is I don't love it as a primer. It's definitely very oily, and I don't love the feeling of oils on my face, but I think because we are so close to the end, we can definitely use it up. Like I think that was like 2 uses in that little gap there, so definitely should take maybe 3 or 4 uses to use up, but I just need to find the time to reach for it, because it's not a primer that I would use if I wanted my makeup to stay on all day, because obviously it's oily, not gripping, and I feel like it would cause my makeup to break down a little bit more, so I have to be kind of a bit strategic when I am using it. Then we have the other blusher that's in this project. Probably wasn't the smartest idea to roll in 2 blushes, but it's fine, it doesn't matter, I enjoy using both of them. We have the Owns Eye blush in the shade Little Jasmine, and I've used this one 12 times this month for 21 uses total. You can see there's not too much progress in here. I don't think we're going to hit a pan. That's not really the goal for this one, but I am enjoying using it, and the goal total for this is 50 uses, so I don't think we'll hit that next month, but we are, what is it, 29 uses away, so still pretty far, but one of my favorites in my collection, so I'm enjoying using it. And finally, before we get to the rollouts, we have my lip liner. This is the MAC Whirl lip liner, and I'll show you the markings for this one. My goal is basically to get it down to the text line here where the text starts. So you can see on this little sheet of paper here, at the top is where we started, and that is where we are at today. So a decent amount of progress. I'm pretty happy with that. Slow progress, but still making progress. That's all we want to see. How many times can I say progress? But yeah, happy with that, just chugging along with it. I used it 17 times this month, so pretty happy with that. Now for the rollouts, firstly we have my e.l.f. bronzer. My goal for this was to hit pan. I used it 22 times for 89 uses total in this project. We did hit pan, I'd probably say maybe 9 uses ago, but I still wanted to continue to expand it a bit. As I said just now, you can see we do have a pan in here, which is super duper exciting. I've been saying for so long that I thought we were near pan, and finally we have hit it. Obviously there's still a ton of product left in here, but I'm going to be rolling out because we did hit our goal, and I will be rolling in another bronzer to play with. So super excited to have hit this goal, and yeah, can't wait to roll something new in its place. Then we have my Pat McGrath gloss. I've decided to roll this one out just because I really am not enjoying it. I used this one 3 times this month for 13 uses total. My goal is to finish, but we've still got a decent amount in here, and I don't love it too much. It's a little bit too dark for me personally, and I just find myself not reaching for it. So unfortunately I am going to roll this one out. I'm not too concerned about using it up, considering I don't love it all too much. I did get it quite cheaply, so it's not something that bothers me too much, and I think it's maybe taking away from other glosses that I really love and could be focusing on. So yeah, that one is going to be rolling out this month. Then finally for the rollouts, sorry, we don't have 4 rollouts, we just have the 3. I don't know why I said 4. The final one is going to be my Morphe Hint Hint Skin Tint. So there is the tiniest amount in here. I've used this one twice this month for 4 uses total, and overall I just felt that when I used it, I really struggled to get some out. First of all, like, it wasn't really picking up in the pipette, and I was just having to get it off the sides. I don't know as well if you can see in here, it's starting to separate a bit, and I just really did not like the way this performed on my skin. I did not think it looked very nice. I definitely think the texture and performance of this has changed a little bit, which leads me to believe that it is expiring. So I mean, there's so little left. I'm very happy to consider this an empty. I really think it would have been maybe 2, maybe 3 uses left. So although it's a shame we couldn't get a full empty, I would pretty much consider this one anyway. I'm pretty happy with this. So yeah, that is going to be rolling out, and I'm going to be rolling something else in its place. So yeah, I didn't quite get to finish it, but I think we did pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with calling this. Like, there's literally nothing in here. You can see that's not even where the level is. Like, the last marking we made was down here. Like, there's so little product left in here. So then for the 3 products that are going to be rolling in the place of those ones, firstly, in place of the little Pat McGrath gloss here, I'm going to be rolling in my larger shade. This is the shade Dare to Bear, and I actually really like this shade. It's definitely quite light for me, but I think it works really nice with a darker lip liner. I don't know how much product you can see is left in here. It's kind of settled along the side, if you can see there, and I've just had it upright for a bit, and it's starting to settle along the bottom. So I'm going to leave this stood upright for maybe like a day or so, and then tomorrow I'm going to give it a little line mark where it settles, and that will be where we work from, and you'll be able to see that next month when I also have the mark for the progress on there. So the goal for that one is going to be to use it up completely. Then we are going to be rolling in a highlighter, I think in place of my Hint Hint Skin Tint, just because obviously we already have a foundation, so I don't feel the need to roll in another one. This is my Angel Dust highlighter from the Pastel Roses. I absolutely adore this. This is a really stunning highlighter, and I just really feel like I don't get to use it enough. It is just absolutely gorgeous on the skin, super reflective, really nice and golden, so perfect for summer. And my goal for this is going to be 30 uses. I'm really excited to give it a go and test it out, see how I feel about it. Obviously I don't think we're anywhere near pan. Like, if you can see, it's literally pretty much barely touched. I've used this maybe less than 20 times, but really think it's gorgeous. It like is absolutely stunning, so excited to play around with this one in this project. And then finally I'm going to be rolling in my Revolution Pro Sculpting Bronzer. This is what this one is looking like here, so you can see we do have a big pan in here. My very bold goal for this is to use it up. I don't know whether that's going to be able to be possible for the end of the year, but obviously I'll keep it in for the rest of the project. I do think it will be very near the end of the year if we do manage to use this one up. I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm not all too sure on my opinions on it, but you can see the swatch there. It's just kind of a classic, slightly warmer bronzer, so I think it might be good for summertime. So yeah, excited to pull this one back out again because it's been a solid favourite for a while, and I'm excited to see my opinions on it, kind of like retesting it out again, I guess. So yeah, that is going to be rolling in for the big goal of finishing it up. so we'll see how well that will go, but this is definitely my most used bronzer, so it's the one that's got the most potential, I guess. So yeah, that is my August update to run you guys through all the products we have in here. We have my Angel Dust highlight, my Revolution sculpting bronzer, my Pat McGrath lip gloss, and then the ones that are staying in are my Lila B primer, my NARS foundation, my Becca blush, my Tower 28 blush, as well as my Alba blush, and then finally my MAC lip liner. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this update and are enjoying this series. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn the bell to join our little club, and make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load links up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!